Back. It's morning time. Good morning, y'all. You already know what it is. Cup of coffee. You know? Open it up real good. Oh, chill it, man. You know? Good day. Wake it up. Slept. You know? Jamming. You know? Roll up. What's up, y'all? Good morning today. You already know. McDonald's in my cup. You know? I had to eat this shit up. It's on my show. Good morning. Cup of coffee. Yeah, it's lit. A blunt. It's lit, man. Thank you. Rise them up. You know? Nigga need a haircut. The big going back. In the building, man. My niggas in the building, man. Fucking building, man. So jamming day, jamming, you know. Nothing else to do, you know. Jamming, living life, man. Living life, man. Up. I'm surprised I'm up and shit, you know. I slept, I got cooked, slept, you know. And as you know, go back up and shit, you know. Just what it is, man. Yeah, story time. Story time. Watching a couple of these vlogs, right? I was watching some of these episodes, you know what I mean, on my YouTube thing, scrolling down, right? So I got a little stuff on my beard, little, you know, lint, whatever, right? I was watching St. Lawrence, right? Shout out to St. Lawrence, you know what I mean? Shout out, right? I was listening to one dude talking, right? About Rikers Island, you know, stories, right? So something caught my attention, right? The dude was talking about, okay, people that goes to Rikers Island, whatever, you know, and the way he was saying it, you know, I say, I like listening to everybody's stories, you know, all these stories, jail stories, or whatever. But certain things, it didn't be, how do you say, to like listen to the people's stories and old days stories. Some of them be boosting shit, you know what I mean? I never been on an island, nothing, you know what I mean? It's with Central Bookings, right? Now, I hear a lot of people talking about different boroughs, how many people live on the island and all this shit, right? Talking about, I don't know, back in the days, about how it goes like Bronx niggas, Brooklyn niggas, Queen niggas, how niggas can't live on the island and all this other weird shit, right? Yeah, I can really think, right? And the dude that talked on the thing, he was a Harlem nigga, playing in Brooklyn. What's up with y'all niggas, man? What's up with y'all niggas, man? so changed, man. Not saying how niggas can't live on the island. That's what the fuck I'm saying. Because when I'm looking at it, it's like rising fly, right? Nigga, let me tell you something, bro. I don't give a fuck what bird you from. You go to Rock Island, you gotta put it on. Okay, I don't give a fuck what it is. You gonna be a sucker, you gonna be a sucker. Your suckers are all birds, right? Yeah, but it's so crazy about it. Nobody wanna claim, where you from, where you originally from, what I mean? That's some sucker shit, dude, you know what I mean? If you a real nigga, you go anywhere, nigga. They don't give a fuck you from Harlem, Bronx, Queens, Staten Island, whatever. Those rules remember that, man. So I be hearing a lot of these jail stories be fabricated, man. You actually see the real motherfucker and come home and see this nigga, he's the bozo. You know what I mean? A straight bozo. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I tell you that. There's a lot of funny shit niggas be claiming they from this and that, they not from that. You know what I mean, bro? You know what I mean? That's what's wrong in New York. You know what I mean? It's gonna be themselves. Sometimes it just gets to me. But here, niggas, man. Like, what's up? Where you from? I'm from this and that, third. Like, really, homie? You know what I mean? There's a lot of niggas that claim that shit, just not say what he say. Remember this, right? Where I'm from, let me tell you something, right? I see, I don't give a fuck what bird. I see Brooklyn niggas pussy. I see Harlem niggas pussy. I see Bronx niggas pussy. I see Queen niggas pussy. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck where you from, where you at. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what bird you from. It's time to put on, it's time to put on, bro. You know what I mean? Some of these niggas' stories I be hearing, they racking up my story be fugazi, bro. Fugazi, bro. Fugazi, man. You know what I mean? And certain things, some is real, some of them, you be looking at how the nigga talk, always trying to boost themselves up. Like, get the fuck out of here, you fucking weirdo.
Versace
you know what I mean? That's a fact.
Neroli, and Cedarwood. The kind that turns
shout out to my brother Saint.
Salvatore Ferragamo, Aqua
Good
Essentia,
stories. I love the stories. But some of these
sharp
niggas,
enough to catch attention
you
while
be
you're
telling
smashing your
stories, you be
teeth.
fabricating.
Versace Man
Real
Fresh.
fabricating.
Lemon, star fruit, and cedar leaves. The guy next to you on the bench will want to know what you're wearing.
You never
Want to
know
smell
who
fresh
knows
without
who.
spending $100 plus
know
on a
what I
full
mean?
bottle? That's exactly why I use Scentbird. It's a subscription that delivers real
Yeah,
designer
female,
cologne straight to your door. No stress, no
certain
sweat.
things,
Your
right?
first month is just
The last video he made with the dude
$8.47 for a
talking about
30-day
John
supply.
Ryder or
That's
whatever.
around 120 sprays
The other
per
dude
bottle,
was talking
enough to
about
stay
the story.
fresh every gym session.
Can't
With
get into
over
that.
900 fragrances
Too
from
much
Versace to
fabricating.
Ferragamo, you can
He
test out
sounds
your scent
familiar
game
too,
without the
that
guesswork.
voice.
So, if you want to smell like effort, even when you're breaking a sweat, start with Scentbird.
Sometimes you
First
gotta pull
month,
these old
just
head niggas cards, man.
$8.47.
You know what I mean? Because I'll tell you something, right? This is a story. I know a lot of Harlem niggas respect to this, right? Hold the shit down. Came home. You know what I mean? A couple of niggas. My man Tony Rock. Then he came home. He's from Harlem. Go home hard. You know, I don't mention him. Nothing getting crazy. You know what I mean? My man Titi. All niggas. Uptown. Man, Dick Wolf. All niggas. Under the H. All. You know what I mean? That's facts. You know what I mean? Niggas out on the street. K Grimy. Yeah. Hard. These niggas never been mentioned. Rock Cigar. Only one person mentioned Rock Cigar, my man TK. And Rock niggas. The hard ass niggas. You know what I mean? Who else? My man Black. E-Boss. You know what I mean? Niggas that go out working on the island, so hard, came home. Untouched, nigga. And, you know what I mean? I'm an A for both of them. I'm an Avon. I'm not living in Avon. Where are you, man? The 8th Avenue. This stereotype shit, nigga, that shit's over with, man. Because to tell you the truth, this thing is everywhere. You know what I mean? In all boroughs. Come on the wrong borough, get your ass slipped on. I don't like that claim two things is not even that. When I been hear about rapping down, so why do you think come right down neutral? None of your business. Not calling homies, not calling groups, not calling this, not that. That's a fact, man. You know niggas know you start ripping niggas' heads off. You know what I mean? I don't never see the jail niggas gonna click up. Click up. All you wanna hear is niggas click up. You know what I mean? Our generation is different from your old head generations. Y'all be cool, it's some fugazi shit. You know what I mean? And let me tell you about that too. You know what I mean? Let me say something, man. At my age, man, I be hearing a lot of old heads talking these stories and shit, right? Certain things just don't, it don't add up, man. It don't add up, man, compared to shit we doing now. You like, look at a nigga like, I'm gonna use him. When I ain't know about Racket Valley when niggas used to come on, right? I'm talking this New York story. I'm talking about New York, man. New York, man. Shit is real, man. What it is? See, New York, it's like, I said a lot of niggas before I got myself caught up. I still with niggas talking, man. Jail shit, bro. Sometimes you should listen and understand, learn. Some niggas you know that hold it down, some niggas just straight dubs. Just straight dubs. A dub. A dub, man. A fucking dub. So one day, it was me, my mans, and we chilling. One nigga came home, right? This how funny it was, bro. I know the old head niggas ain't right, man. Some of them ain't right, man. I'm glad they got internet, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Because a lot of niggas be perpetrating. And a lot of them old head niggas is snitches. Straight snitch. I'm talking about to the fucking floor, man. And that's a fucking fact, man. I hear all that shit in New York. Ain't wrong, right? Home, I love it, you know what I mean? But some of these shit stories be fabricated, like, yo, I never see a nigga that holding shit down by himself, man. Imagine the possibilities. You know, me hear about Rikers Island and all this shit, cause I did. I'm gonna keep it real. Never been on Rikers Island, never will. You know what I mean? I caught myself going somewhere else, but if I had to be in Rikers Island, I'm holding shit down. You fuck what borough you from, nigga? You know what I mean? If you're a real nigga, you're a real nigga. It don't go about he from Harlem, he from Bronx, he from everybody get their head bust open and you violate, nigga. You know what I mean? And that's a fact, you know? Yeah, I don't want to hear that. You know, niggas talk about this strong New York niggas. Certain people. Boost this shit up is not like that, man. Not like that, man. Listen to the yo, you know, I'm telling y'all, man. You go out of town with that bullshit somewhere else, get locked up somewhere else. Y'all niggas be straight whores, man. That's why I'm watching. Like, damn, this the nigga talking about all that gangster shit, and he's a straight box ass nigga. Yeah, man. It is like, as me growing up and seeing this weird all that shit, man, you look at it like, damn, where the hustlers at? What niggas that holding shit down, man? You know what I'm saying? I hear, you know, this, that, oh, man, he's from home. He's not official, or we gonna smut him, because he's from this, that, there. I'm gonna tell you something, right? When I see black on black, if you got something separate, y'all, he this and that third, because you rock the home, okay, you don't fuck with this nigga, he don't rock with this nigga, you rock with this nigga. This shit really whack, you know what I mean? Because trust me, out of town, it's more people that stick together than, you know what I mean, the ones in the city. You know what I mean? I know some home niggas that hold it down out of town. You know what I mean? Harder than the Brooklyn nigga. You like, what the fuck? Yo, money man, you from home. You know? It's like that. You know what I mean? This shit, I'm telling you, I see three niggas hold it down. You know what I mean? Better than the home nigga or home nigga, better than the Queen nigga. You know, it's all about, don't be hearing this shit fabricated. That's not New York, man. You know? I know. I heard about recognize make you break. You know what I mean? A lot of this that we did, man. Hold it down. You know what I mean? Drip, blood, whatever. I got friends with all kinds. You know? If you a real nigga, you a real nigga, man. And it's crazy. But shout out to St. Now, love the stories. You know what I mean? Love the stories, man. Everybody be coming on and talking their stories. I love it. But certain ones, one of these niggas was fabricating hard. Like hard. You know what I mean? But, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But I know it is, man. A real nigga, he on the try. He going in pen. He going in whatever the situation in. What's up, man? Salute to my brothers, man. Sit up, Fox. What's good, man? Just chilling, you know. Listen to these people talking their shit. You know what I mean? On the internet, St. Lounge. You know, his whoever was talking on his videos. You know what I mean? Yeah, I love his videos. Subscribe to St. Lounge, right? St. Lounge from Brooklyn, right? Subscribe to him. He got good videos. But it was certain one of his videos, the nigga was talking for Gazy. Amen. That's what I'm saying. Salute. And you know how people is. People come in, okay, whatever, to talk about the jail shit, right? Respectfully, you know what I mean? I never been on Rappers Island. Never did, never will. Okay? Never did, right? Just went to Central Bookings. You know what I mean? Facts. Central Bookings was real, right? Now, one of these niggas was talking about a story. He's talking about he went on the island, blah, blah. He met a couple of niggas was riding, niggas was doing this, niggas was doing that. Now, I'm listening there, right? I heard a lot of shit in New York history, right? But it was one of these niggas talk about different burials, you know? And I'm listening like this, and he's talking about, yeah, he hold it down, this and that, third, boom, boom. And he bashing another nigga, like, yeah, niggas thought I was from Harlem, and I told him I was from Brooklyn. Nigga, get the fuck out of here with that dumbass shit, nigga. You know what I mean? A real nigga be like, nigga, I'm from every barrel, nigga. What's up? Nigga, there's a problem or something, nigga? You know what I mean? He did it. You know what I mean? He did some faggot shit, man. So that's why I said a lot of these old head niggas got pics. Because a real young nigga, like our age, we don't fuck about none of that shit, nigga. Fuck out of here with a barrel. You get your face ripped over, nigga. You know what I mean? This is something I just looked at it like, you know what I mean? Because I know they'll go fuck what jail I go to. Listen to some real shit. I'm gonna hold this shit down. You know what I mean? I'm not claiming nothing. I don't give a fuck about nothing. You gonna jump out of here, you gonna know what I am. You know what I mean? Facts. You know what I mean? Shit, test on live on shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, real shit. That's a real nigga would do. You know what I mean? If I say I can't get into niggas like that, man. If you're a real nigga, and I'm a real nigga, if we gonna hold it down, we gonna hold it down, nigga. We gonna fuck what barrel you from, nigga. You know? That's straight New York, nigga. You know? That's our generation. These old head generations, I can't get into it. Let me tell you another story. One day, right? I ain't know about the gay shit, right? There was one of the old head niggas came home, right? Real shit. It was my man Ty, right? Big Lil Tyrone. Call him Big Lil Tyrone. Big Lil Ty, right? We in the projects, right? Now, I don't know this nigga. I don't know this new nigga he had. Okay, good. You already know. Got the other phone. Listen to Jeezy. You already know. Listen to Jeezy. Trap It Down. You already know. So put it up. I look it up. You know what I mean? Right now I'm just chilling, smoking. Pull it up. Rosie, a white bat. Mexican mole lizard. Hold up. Now you got me curious now, dude. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. A Mexican mole lizard. Wow. Hold up. Hold up. That shit got me curious now. Hold up. Let me deep this out first. Hold up. You said Mexican mole lizard. That shit got me curious now, man. I never heard that before. But yeah, animals. I fuck with animals. Like National Geographics. Before I get off the subject, but National Geographics, Animal Kingdom, shit like that. That's just kind of interesting, watching other animals, being to, but that's nature though, So I'm gonna look it up. A Mexican mole lizard. Okay, I got it right here. Hold up. Oh shit. Hold up, it's right here. Oh my god. So let me say about it. The Mexican mole lizard is a Yuki-bearing reptile from the Baja California, Mexican known for its worm-like body, pink skin, and two powerful front legs with 5 claws. Damn, 5 claws. Hold up. Digging. It's a type of ambitious spending most of the underground surface at night or after rain to hunt insects, ants, and termites. And it is harmless to humans. So you can have them as pets. That's what he's saying. That's it. What I read to you. Wow. Wow. Hey. I'm gonna do some research on that, yo. That is crazy. Bro. Hold up. What else you got? A shoe bill. What's capable Mexican lizard? Okay, the great. Okay, okay. Get the fuck out. It look like a Pokemon. hey, this shit look like a Pokemon. That shit look crazy. I'm gonna look it up though. Hold up, man. I'm gonna keep that on file right there, B. You should. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna look it up right now. Shit, you got animals we don't even know about, man. You know what I mean? You might know about. I didn't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna look that up too. Hold up, y'all. The maple mouth. Okay, I got it right now. Yo, yo, yo. Get the hell out of here. Yo, are you serious, yo? Rosy maple mouth is a North American mouth known as a vivid pink and yellow color through viral can be all white and all cream. Hold up, we got more. It's a member of the silkmouth family and it's most commonly found in eastern and North America, feeding on maple trees like red, silver, and sugar maple. Although have a short lifespan, focus on mating and laying eggs, while their caliber called green strip mapleworm feed on leaves and change colors as they grow. Everything I just read for y'all. Make sure y'all hit the likes too, man. Subscribe to the page and share the notification, man. I talk about all that. But hey, that shit right there do look like a Pokemon, man. Hey, this shit, this shit is crazy, yo. Seeing all kinds. Okay, that shit was discovered in 1793. So you can imagine how long they've been out there. We just never, See, if we travel certain things, man, that shit would be crazy. You know what I mean? That shit is crazy, y'all. I read everything about this. So I want to know what kind of like. Okay, we go check more about that Pokemon. That Pokemon, a fluffy, woolly body that are yellow and cream, white and pink, and a belly. Wings are typical yellow and or cream with pink in migraine, but the amount of pink vary greater. Males have brusher and than females. A caterpillar start peel a green strip and develop a bagging a bright red head and yellow green body with dark green lines as they mature. So that's good. Okay, life cycle. We're gonna look about life cycle. Life cycle of it. You know what I mean? Life cycle. Eggs are laid in cluster. You know, clusters like a bunch of, you know what I mean? And maple leaves. You know what I'm saying? Caterpillar hatch a feed growing large and changing colors. They perpetrate underground. Adults mouth emerge mates and lay eggs starting the cycle again. Hey, shout out to everybody in the comment section. You already know what it is, man. Hey, that shit is crazy. That is crazy, yo. The behavior. Now, I'm gonna talk about the behaviors. Now, what is the behavior of a Mexican mole lizard? What's the behavior of a Mexican mole lizard? I'm gonna read it for y'all. The Mexican mole lizard is a sensitive barbarous reptiles that spend most of their life underground, emerging mainly at night or after rain or hunt. It very using the sensitive skin and the middle ear bone to detect vibrations. This solitary lizard, by moving deeper in the color solid during the day and closer to the surface when it's color cool, and they use tor, as their defense. Come on now, come on now, come on now. Die. So they diet is like termites, beetles, harvest, earthworms, but also include soft bodied insects like cockroaches. Wow, that shit is crazy, yo. But yeah, the New Hampshire passed bill legalized marijuana dispensaries. Man, listen, they talking about legalize this, legalize that. I'm gonna tell you something, man. They need to legalize it everywhere, man. A many will now have a good night. You too, salute, my brother. Salute, salute. I'm up. I'm up, yo. I am up, man. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe to the channel. Right now, we're gonna do. I'm gonna play some old school music. We gonna start a gym. I'm gonna start a gym with my man Method Man, man. 1 2 1 2. I fuck with Method Man, yo. Trust me, I got a little me playlist. Some good playlists, you know what I'm saying? This is the jam, man. Back in the days, I fuck with Method Man. Wu-Tang Clan was the shit, you know? Wu-Tang, Nas, 50 Cent, you know? Can't forget 50, man. Still got time on the game clock. AZ, Helter Skelter, Boot Camp Click. That's my era. That's the music I like. M.O.P. Mass Out Posse, Jadakiss, Nas, trust me, 50. That was the shit. That shit made New York, New York. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, good music. I'm surprised to see the Metro. We call, you can't forget the Purple Tape. We call Built for Cuba Links. If you was out that area getting that money, trust me, man, you in that area, you know what I mean? That shit motivate me. Built for Cuba Links, trust me, man. That one shit get you in the hustling shit. You a straight real nigga, you fuck with that Cuba Links. There was a lot of classics, man. They bring back all the classics, man. I fuck with the new music, but not like that, though. You know what I mean? Trust me. Real. Jamming. You heard everything tonight. Good Lord, now is it me or is they hard-headed? Primo beats with water, let your thoughts dissolve in it. Remember not shout out to my brothers. Or subscribe to all these channels. Subscribe to all my YouTube followers. Shout out to all my YouTube channels. I fuck with you. I already know what it is, man. You know? We trying to win, man. You know? Good motivation, man. Chill out, man. To me, I'm a sport miles. You know what I mean? We need to win. Especially up top, nigga. You know what I mean? We're gonna bring it back, you know? That's why me, on the top, support you. I already know what it is, man. Even I don't like it, support you. You know what I mean? I believe in black and black. Support. You know what I mean? Dogs, you know, a little beef, a little bullshit, so still support. You know what I mean? Good concept, you know? That's a fact. Yeah, I hope y'all like the salmon cakes I made. It was salmon cakes and shrimp fried, seafood fried rice. I'm gonna show y'all the video. I didn't see the last video. I'm gonna post it on the feed. You know what I mean? Let that shit run out. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Like I said, yo, I see a lot of people throwing their cooking things out, right? Talking in low slides. You know what I mean? I'm listening. But hey, you can't fuck with me, yo. You know, your dishes cannot fuck with mine. Regardless, man. I do a little challenge. Next one, oh yeah, dishes gonna be coming out crazy, man. Where I'm going, so they can fix my shit up. You know, model, whatever. Oh yeah, I'll be moving to my new place, you know? Oh yeah, hey shit. You know what I mean? Hey shit. Yeah, got 10 more days. Yeah, I already know. Time to upgrade more. You know what I mean? So, get ready, y'all. I'm gonna do a lot of cooking this time. I'm gonna hook this shit up. The studio, you know what I mean? Try to do something, you know, different. You know what I mean? You know how bonus do, you know what I mean? You always pull something out the hat, you know what I mean? Facts, I like my hats, you know what I mean? I want to say one thing too, man. Free my man 2GotNet, man. Real, man. You know? I'm gonna say that out there. Free my man 2GotNet. You already know what it is. Miss you, my nigga. You know what I mean? That's a fact. From Brooklyn. Man, like I said, man, a lot of good brothers, man. You know? Big hat, man. Yeah, man. I've been around, man. shit, Tupac. I fuck with that nigga Pop, man. I be listening to old school music, man. That Pop shit, yo, I fuck with it.
Thicker than most of these tricks. I got my mind on making money, but the stuff on these fake bitches. I stay blunted and never fronted, and I doubt if I do. Cause if I did, then I get beat up by my fucking crew. A real nigga since you figure that you ready to box. You catching knots from my nigga Freddie Fox. You really don't want none for
Jam
block.
day.
I stop with a block. And some things like I'm born on the box. I hit this motherfucking gin and I'll be all in. Hell yeah, young nigga straight rolling. And everybody wants to see it from a G. When you're 165, and I'm high till I fucking die. Thug life in this motherfucker got to wreck. Big stretch hit me off when I hit the set. But now cool cause I'm tipsy and I feel it. Nigga trying to see it from a killer. Come on.
That Tupac, man.
I sit and strategize with 2 times a bit of respect. Plus all day I puff weed till my eyes be red. Undercover tactics, leave my enemies dead. Check this, I know you niggas got no love for me. But how the fuck your whole clique turn the thugs on me? Like misdemeanors is a small thing. You niggas ain't ready for all of a whole thing. Plus it, I took a punch, a whole through that car. I ain't concerned, I was so bad boy, mob deep and murder the firm. When you scream fake thugs, who the fuck you mean? Keep no creeping all of y'all niggas, fuck your creep. Now Dre won't switch sides.
That's that shit right there, yo. You know what I mean?
Without crying no more.
Yeah.
Jay-Z tried to play me more
ass.
Go ask King Son how it feel to have your ass gone. Listen,
I fuck with
don't get
Pop,
your
yo.
shit knocked
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Tell them all to let the game begin.
Yeah.
Every more game,
Yeah, like I said, man, grew up in the city. Oh, yeah, we finished back and tell you that story, man. So, yo, met this nigga, right? Me and King home, right? He told about he was OG Predators, right? OG Predators, right? My man beat up Tyrone, right? This is some real shit facts, right? This is how these old heads was. At the time, I was selling some macadamia nuts, you know what I mean? Selling them shits. You know what macadamia nuts is? You already know. You know what I mean? I'm selling that shit, you know what I mean? We on 8th Avenue. I ain't from out here, you know what I mean? I fuck with these niggas, you know what I mean? Now, me and a couple niggas, right? Now, at the time, I got family down there. You know what I mean? Came through, you know what I mean? See family and shit, right? And I started fucking with these niggas, you know what I mean? A couple niggas I know, you know? So now, at the time, you know what I mean? Niggas say, yo, I'm OG Predators, right? These niggas feeling this nigga, right? I don't know what kind of shit is this. Me, I ain't feeling this nigga, right? Young nigga, I don't give a fuck about this nigga. You know what I mean? You talking about this nigga. So now, these niggas following this nigga, right? Widow ass nigga, right? Old head nigga, right? It's some real shit.
A bold mix of lavender, lemon, and cedar.
So now,
Smooth, masculine,
at the time, nigga told my man Tyrone this and that, making this nigga pay him. You know what I mean? And trending this nigga on dummy missions, right? Claim he was OG nigga. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm listening to this nigga at the time, right?
It's a fragrant
So we
subscription
young
that
as shit,
delivers
right?
authentic 100%
It's some real facts.
designer cologne
So
straight to your door.
as you selling crack, right? Cocaine, crack, whatever the fuck, macadamia nuts, whatever. You doing you do in the projects, right? So now, this nigga, right? My uncle knew this nigga, right? Lame ass nigga. So one day he bought some drugs from my uncle. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, this fiend ass nigga, crack selling ass nigga, kind of stocky ass nigga. Fuck out of here with this dumb ass shit, man. So now, one day, this is how I knew, you know, shit, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas, you know what I mean? Certain things, and this was true fact. So this nigga tried to pull out some bullshit, telling my man, like this nigga told us this and that and third, try to make my man beat up this dude, right? Now, you know how that shit goes in the world, right? I had to call pull the nigga out, right? Get the fuck out of here with this dumb ass shit. So me, a couple other young and shit, right? So yeah, supposed to be racking around whatever. So you already know. In New York, you ain't right, nigga straight whooping your ass. Nigga fuck what it is. So Real shit. Stomp the nigga out. Boom. Stole the nigga. You already know the nigga trying to take off. You know what I mean? I'm like, get the fuck out of this crackhead ass nigga, man. This is why these like stories I listen to. You know, because back then, their era, sniff dope. Fuck with that dope. Whatever the fuck is going on. It's on some weirdo ass shit. When in the 90s, 96, 97, we on that era, we took notes. Like, the fuck out of here. You can't trust them. These stories fabricated, man. Now, 2000 up, you hear they call you ratty, do this, do that. You like, oh my God, man. That's why I do certain things in life, man. That's my lead. I don't know about everybody else. You know what I mean? I'm seeing so much shit, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stories, legendary stories, stories real, certain things. It's like, it's not true. By you looking at it, it's how you carry you get home. You start doing floor window shit, looking at the fuck. Yeah, so that's how I'm growing up in New York City. That's it. That's part of listen to people's stories. Like, you don't even say nothing. You know what I mean? Or you bump to the nigga like, the nigga see you. It's a whole different story. You know? It's a fact. Certain things you look at it like, yo, you know what I mean? You just like, you look at it like, get the fuck. You know, man. You know, you coming from the city, you like, are you fucking serious? You know what I mean? Like I said, man, city, New York, there's so much shit. You know, that's why when I was growing up in the city, you gotta keep yourself woke. You know what I mean? But trust me, New York will suck you in, bro. You know what I mean? Will suck you in. Will suck you in, bro. Everybody move different in the city. You know what I mean? Facts. Especially in the ways where certain people grow up. You know? I see how the old heads grow up. Now I see how we grow up. It's a whole different story. It's a whole different world. You know what I mean? Just say like this. Back in our days and back in their days, we know what to do and not to do. Period. There's rules and regulations. You know what I mean? Back in their days, pimps and coke kids. Coke was the, it was their thing. They doing sniff. What we do, we don't do that shit. Fuck out of here, man. You sell it, not use it, nigga. The fuck is wrong with you? You know what I mean? That's what I said. Certain things, if you watch these niggas got pics. We don't got pics. You will fuck with your man. Your man violate, He'll get his ass tore up, nigga. You know what I mean? We don't got no pics, man. We don't send niggas on the. Boy. That's why I look at it. Listen to people. It's different from when we growing up, man. You do something to us, we gonna punish you, nigga. We gonna fuck who you is, man. You know what I mean? We start certain things, you just overboard rules and regulations. Okay, we respect that. Certain things, when you start doing shit, that shit, like, you know how many old heads got caught sniffing shit and they're supposed to be such and such? Oh yeah, they get tore up. There's no if and no but. There's no pics. Oh shit. Sorry, y'all. I hit that shit came back at me. Oh shit. Sorry, y'all. Had to kill something. You know what I mean? Yeah. You live in the country, you know how that shit come down. You know what I mean? You like, oh shit, right? Yeah. But yeah, like I said, right? Like I said, right? Shit like that. Oh yeah, man. That's why I said our era is different from different people era, man. Yeah, we caught notes on that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, back in the days, like, I'm gonna give you a sample, right? One day, right? We used to get money. It was 134. It was 134. Tell you, we was in Harlem getting money, right? We had this trap house, right? So now, me, a couple other niggas, right? We had this trap house, right? We getting money, right? This old head nigga, right? Get money on this nigga, right? So now, and you hustling the brownstones in New York, you know how that shit goes. You hustling in the brownstones, right? So now, I ain't gonna tell you what street we was on. Matter of fact, fuck that shit. We was on 134th between 7th and 8th or 7th and Lenox. Out of those areas, it was by PS92. I think PS92 on right? Or PS92, right? When you first built that shit up, right? We had this trap house, right? So now we had this crackhead nigga. He wasn't a crackhead. We don't know he was crackhead at first, right? He came home from Rikers Island, big diesel nigga, right? Call him Black Hawk, right? Big black nigga, right? Diesel nigga. We little skinny nigga. We don't know nothing about that shit. You know what I mean? This nigga, right? He used to tell us these Rikers Island stories, right? We used to listen to this nigga, right? Remember, this is the first overhead, right? Now this is the second overhead, right? So like, yeah, he's holding it down, Rikers Island. We listen to this nigga, right? So one day, we get money, right? He supposed to hold the shit down, the spot down, the big diesel nigga, right? Supposed to be, you know what I mean, telling us, yo, you know? So now, this nigga, widow ass nigga, right? One day, when my man said, yo, some shit was getting short, right? So now, he was talking about the other niggas down the street, you know what I mean? Right? First, you told me this and that and third. Now, one day, the spot got robbed. Right? You look like someone who has a lot of subscriptions. I have a lot. Too many. Peep this shit out. See your subscriptions all in one place and cancel the ones you don't like. Something happened, right? I was in school. You know what I mean? Get started now. I don't know this and that third. So, niggas like, yo, we go to the street. Niggas said niggas on the street. So, you know how that shit goes in New York, right? Oh, yeah, you gotta put that work in, man. Young niggas, we gotta put that work in. You know what I mean? Now, right? This nigga, right? Passed me in short again, right? So, one day, my man was telling me he caught this nigga, right? Just so I know, do what not to do, right? Learn what to do. So, one day, we caught the nigga, Black Hot, right? Something we caught him, and he was in the fake ass Rikers Island old head nigga got caught using the shit. Using the shit, man. Using the shit, man. Whatever the fuck he was doing, man. So my man, the head of the nigga, made an example with the nigga. Caught the nigga. Put this nigga down in the basement. Oh yes, he got his hands. He got what he called for, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? So now, me learning is like, oh yeah, you can't trust these old head niggas back in the days, man. They stealing out packs and shit, shorting and sniffing. And that's like in the 97s, 98, you see these niggas coming home doing some weirdo ass shit, man. So how the fuck we gonna listen to these niggas and trust them? You know, some real niggas, old head niggas, okay, we know he's official. Some of them, you be like, nah, man. Because the era is different. You know what I mean? That's a fact. You look at it like, even a couple older heads, now you ask me, What age you met my mother? Or what age you met you? What age, you know what I mean? Be like, damn, you older, mom's is young. You like, hey, we can't do that. We won't do that. Certain things, that's what I said. Certain things, old heads, man, it's like a question mark. Really. No, you're wrong. I question my family too. You don't give a fuck. Let one of them old head niggas come with jail back in the day. I'm gonna question your ass too, nigga. The fuck? Niggas don't understand, man. Shit. Yeah, that's like growing up in New York City, man. Shit, man. Shit. I can tell you some more stories. But growing up, you meet a lot of different people, man. Different nationalities, man. Different ways of thinking, man. Trust me. Each borough is different. You know? Especially used to live in all different boroughs, you know what I mean? Except for Staten Island. I told you I never lived in Staten Island. Like I said, I live in all 4 boroughs except for Staten Island. Each borough is different. But it's how you carry it, you know what I mean? For real. Shit. The one thing in New York, your mom don't stay in one place. You know what I mean? You're gonna stay in this borough, we might be moving this borough. Till you move in this borough. Shout out to my peoples, man. Shout out to my Haiti people. Shout out to everybody, every country, Ghanese, Russia, UK, you know, India, you already know. Everybody out here, man. Light one and smoke one. That's the move of the year, man. 2026, man. Upgrade. You know what I mean? Don't downgrade. Make life more better. You know? You always keep the peace. And say sucker free. You know how I move. I move like the mailman. I just deliver the message. Right now, we got this. Came on my playlist. Jim Jones at the church. Step Deluxe. Poppin' besties. Musty. That nigga ain't no gangsta, he just broken mad. I don't even wanna speak if we ain't talking cash. I spent 100 on my children cause it cost the brag. That shit fire, bro. Don't be mad. But that movie shut there. Yeah, I'm from the Bronx here. We don't give a fuck here. My children playing back. Nigga ain't no fuck there. No, they going nuts. Nigga, let them shut there.
I had a fiend try to work before I buy the work. Read up on July 4th, I had that firework.
That's that Jim Jones at the church, Step Deluxe. Shit fire.
Project Baby, I was trapping in the peas. Got it by the pounds, they was trafficking the weed. Know that boy about it, I'm a master with the peas. Niggas get put in the earth. Face on the teeth, but trying to turn niggas to merch. If I don't get it off rip, I'ma get it with work. It's the unemployment line, I can get you some work. I was down on my last, they got my back up. Saving every 2 slips, I got my stash up. Getting hair from 2 bitches till they gag up. I told them they can split my pole, it ain't bad luck. Me and Peso got it shoe like a seamstress. The chip recognized, that nigga's a genius. Yeah, I'm still giving them that stack talk. Nigga, that's that bird game stack talk. Free Melly, free hard, nigga, free the guys. We still going hard, so please be advised. No stars in the ceiling, and we can see the skies. Somebody getting knocked down once this heat arrives. I got this big map, but we don't need the flies. Better pay Paul, he getting Peterized. Everlasting, think I'm up, you up, be alive. Cause I'm jumping out, them shits cost 300 G's to drop.
that fire shit, man.
More money, more problems is what they said it was. Niggas want problems, like I showed them what this cheddar does. Trip down the miles, an extra 50 with a pistol was. Facts.
That shit was hard. It's never go hard shit right here, man. That DMX and Tupac. Oh yeah, I fuck with that, man. That's that shit, man. This is the music y'all should be listening to, man. You know what I mean?
I'm always talking shit. Wherever I go, I walk and shit. And now they got me on some stalking shit. Broad daylight, niggas are crap. I don't want any one that's black. So from the roof, I'll flick them off like a scat. Go watch the slug bust swab like a watermelon. Should've thought about that before he got a time. And now another kid grows up without a daddy or a mom. If at the funeral, I hit up the caddy with my arm. Niggas with nothing to lose.
About to go.
Time to go, you know. Hit the shoot. I make them up the fucking moves and I enforce. Short people was loose ends, so he lost. I took a cut and talks.